Fire Emblem Heroes, the Fire Emblem mobile game which launched in February 2017. As of this video, it has been out for nearly 5.5 years. Back in 2017, I truly did not think it would last this long, let alone make $1 billion. This free mobile game has gained that much money, and I'm a contributor to that, perhaps more than I'm willing to admit. Over the years, I've purchased many orbs. These orbs are used to summon for these glorious PNGs of our favorite Fire Emblem characters. And as a casual player of the game, I love collecting the characters for their art and voice lines alone.
The enemy!
I decided to do one of the most painful things any mobile player can do. Check my previous purchases in the App Store. I'm going to break down my purchases in Fire Emblem Heroes, month by month. I have the receipts right here. This is critical information. This is actually blank paper. I'm lying to you. This has nothing on it. Save the trees. Save the world. Let's set the scene. February 2017. I had a stable job with decent income. I was living with my parents, so I had a lot of financial freedom. Fire Emblem Heroes was launching and I had zero experience with a gacha mobile game. I was but an innocent boy about to make some bad decisions. Day 1 of Fire Emblem Heroes, I purchased 50 orbs. You know, roughly $40, which was the normal price of a Fire Emblem game at that point. Unfortunately, $40 turned into $54. Then $67, then $144, and finally at the end of the first month this game was out, I spent $238.09. Not a great start, but hey, it was the first month, it was my first gacha, we can let that slide, right? And the following month, March, was better. I mean, it still wasn't great, but I only spent $79.08. Which is about the same as buying a PlayStation 5 game plus some change. So if I hadn't spent any money in March 2017, I could have bought Elden Ring in March 2022. There are so many people out there who have true gambling issues. I know people who spent over $10,000 on this game alone. I know someone who began a Discord server dedicated to Fire Emblem Heroes gambling addictions. Thankfully, I don't consider myself addicted. But I may have been in the month of April of 2017, because I had the highest amount spent in a single month. $402.53. Around this time I made a video demonstrating my reaction to Ike coming into the game. As one of my favorite protagonists ever, I was over the moon. This clip was an under-exaggeration of how much I spent to get him. After the Ike banner, I began making meme videos about summoning events, and these videos did pretty well, so I saw buying orbs as an investment for my channel. I was pretty dumb. May 2017 came around and I continued spending money, but this is where I reached the lowest point in my life, which says a lot. May 30th, the first June Brides banner releases. This had Bride Lynn, Bride Charlotte, Bride Cordelia, and most importantly, Bride Sita. And as a longtime fan of Sita, I needed her in a wedding dress. I need these pixels on a game that won't be around forever. I need them. On May 30th alone, I spent $177 to get Bride Sita. You know, it's kind of funny because the other day I was talking to my mom and she was telling me how great I am at managing my finances. I hope she doesn't watch this video. This night was my breaking point. No more, I said. I laid in bed, stared at my ceiling and said just no more. I can't do this anymore. No more buying orbs. I had spent a total of $241.64 in the month of May 2017. I was nearing almost $1,000 spent on this mobile game in the first 4 months. So June 2017 was my big turnaround month. But not really, because Summer Robin was really lip-biting worthy. $94.80 spent. And that desire for Summer Robin bled over to July 2017. $127.40 spent. August 2017 was also pricey, not just because of my Just Dance subscription, but because Summer Corn existed. And, well, enough said. $158.36. I was going to be out of money. Things were going downhill. But clearly something awoke in me in September. I don't know what. I only spent $4.20 in September of 2017. Oh yeah, finally some excellent progress towards financial stability. In October, I spent $41.87, plus a little more spent on some Persona 5 songs because, you know, it's some good music. $177.10 in November. Holy moly, never mind, I was off the rails again. But things turned around at the end of the year. December, I had only dropped $52.38. Only $52. And with the beginning of 2018, I was a changed person. I'd like to say I was a more financially wise person, but I still spent $50.55 on Fire Emblem Heroes that month. The months continued, and I fortunately kept under $100 per month. It's something. $16.84 in February 2018, $55.83 in March, $43.18 in April, $35.80 in May, $29.48 in June, $50.99 in July, and $59.04 in August. September 2018 was a milestone in my life. I was moving across the country, but I also spent $113.01 that month. But this was the final month where I spent over $100 on this silly game. After October 2018, where I dropped $36.61 on the game, I was free. No more spending. November 2018, $0 spent on the game. December 2018, $0 spent on the game. I finally recovered. I did it, gamers. If I can do it, you can do it. You can do it. It took 21 months, nearly 2 years for me to get clean, but then I relapsed 78 days later. January 2019, $24.24. The spending was beginning again. But I luckily kept it tame. The spending was sporadic and low. February 2019, $44.25. April 2019, $40.05. May 2019, $60.05. June 2019, $36.88. Yes, it was still more money than I should have been spending on the game, but at least it was a relatively low amount. July was the final time I purchased orbs in 2019. $10.54. I began touching grass and seeing the light, at least until January 2020, where I thought, I could drop $42.15 on this game. February 2020 had me spend at $26.34 on the game. I love me the Valentine's Day units, what can I say? After that, it stopped. Sure, I spent less than $10 in April 2020 on orbs and the Muppets movie, which is peak fiction, but that was it. I stopped for the rest of the year. When 2021 came around, I only made a single purchase. March 2021, I spent $10.01 on the StreetPass, a subscription service that allowed access to a bunch of quality of life upgrades, extra quests, and access to special outfits for certain characters. I simply did this because they put my favorite Fire Emblem character, Alencia, in a beautiful new outfit. And then another favor of mine, Reinhardt, and then another big favor of mine, Micaiah. The game was very catered to me that month. But after I got those three, I canceled. Fire Emblem Heroes received no more money from me for the rest of 2021. I was finally clean. In April 2022, I did purchase the StreetPass again, and it did run through May and now June, but I don't plan on keeping it much longer. It's just kind of a temporary thing to use its quality of life features. As of now, June 2022, I'm mostly free of Fire Emblem Heroes' evil grasp. Of course, my journey came at a price. A steep and hefty price. In the 5.5 years of playing this game, I spent $2,427.42. Yeah, That's a lot. That's nearly 5 PlayStation 5s. That's 40 copies of Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE. That's too much money spent on any game, but specifically a game that won't be around forever and has artwork that can be found online. I fell into the trap, but I'm out. Of course, even though this is a lot of money, there are so many other people who have spent magnitudes more than I did. I may have stretched the truth the past few years when people ask how much I've spent on this game, and I genuinely didn't remember spending this much. I'm not a whale, I swear. At least not anymore. If you spent this much or more on a mobile game and maybe still spending money on it, maybe go through your purchase history and confront your potential addiction. Or, you know, maybe if you have a stable income and this really sparks joy, this brings you happiness, as long as you have money for yourself, then who am I to say stop spending your money? But you could spend your money in a different way. But if it really brings you happiness, who am I to say? All I'm saying is, damn, I wish I had $2,400 right now. Oh well.